Peace beyond all understanding. Peace beyond all understanding, Perry Beasley, Jr.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and most distinguished guests. Have you ever experienced life-changing pain? Have you ever had someone you know, someone you truly love, die right before your eyes, right in your arms? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Perry P., and both of these things happened to me just last year. Yet here I stand before you, resilient, strong, and virtuous. How, you ask? I'm going to take you on a journey that's designed to motivate you to stay strong, inspire you to become resilient, and help you to overcome adversity in your life. Shall we begin? May 2012. Oh, how this was an exciting time for my wife and I. We were full of jubilation because we were found out we were having our firstborn son. Oh, all I could think about was, man, I can't wait to teach him how to be a God-fearing man and teach him how to play ball and, of course, teach him how to pick up girls. Like, why not, right? But little did I know that tragedy was lurking right around the corner in the shadows. Fast forward from that moment to November 27th, just 2 days after his introduction to the world, my wife and I are at Phoenix Children's Hospital in the nursery intensive care unit. And the head NICU doctor pulls my wife and I into a small windowless room with what seemed to be no remorse or human compassion. She tells my wife and I, your son is diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy, SMA. Look, I mustered up the courage. What is that? She said, spinal muscular atrophy is a group of inherited diseases that attack every muscle in your body, weakening them to the point of a very early death. Tragic. Immediately, our hearts broke in a million places and crashed to the floor in a billion pieces. And there was this dark rain cloud growing in mass by the moment above us. But I guess our tears were the raindrops in this storm. I asked the doctor, what are our options? Where do we go from here, Doc? But all I could think about was, why us? Why now? Why my son? We were connected with every specialist at the hospital, and they gave us two options. Risque surgical procedure to try and prolong life, or remove life support and go to Ryan House, a children's hospice. Hospice? What? At that moment, my wife and I were as far apart as the east is to the west. She began to look up stem cell research, post-procedure, home care. But I, on the other hand, just believed that the Lord would miraculously heal our son. I mean, he's done amazing feats in the past, so why not here? Why not now? Why not heal my son? Through multiple conversations with my pastor, I realized that we need to have an immense amount of faith that the Lord's will is best, and He will give us the strength to journey through triumph. Fast forward to January 26th, we're in an ambulance, but I tell my son that we're in this huge spaceship, and he's the captain. I look deep into his eyes, and he seemed to tell such a story. I put his tiny soft hand into my hand as if to say, don't fear, Daddy's here. Although I've never been more terrified in my life. We arrived at Ryan House, immediately dedicated him to the Lord, and on January 27th at 6:18 p.m., my son passed away. Right before my eyes, right in my arms. And to this day, I think the Lord himself came down to get him, just the way his wide-eyed expression coincided with his last breath as he closed his eyes, never to open them again. Perry Malachi Beasley III. Malachi means messenger of God. I think I got the message. How is this story motivational or inspirational? I mean, there is no happy ending. But lessons I've learned is that my wife and I are stronger and closer than ever, and didn't let our son's demise lead to our demise, unlike 75% of marriages do when their child dies. Don't take your time and your health for granted, people. Be happy for all the blessings in your life. Having faith in God helped me journey through this life-changing experience. He can also help you. I realize that everything happens for a reason. Maybe it's a part of my son's legacy to help all of you realize that you have so much to give to the world. Realize that you have the ability to do so much, and realize that you have been granted so much time. Therefore, the next time tragedy strikes and you're torn with a decision, know that your sunny days of triumph are right around the corner, and you too can have peace beyond all understanding, no matter how big, dark, and gloomy your